Hi, my name is Rosie from Rosie's Online Piano Studio. I'm so glad that you could join me today as we explore the minor scales and how to identify them in terms of half steps and whole steps. At a later stage in this video series, I will explain how to establish a minor scale by using the key signature, but that's quite a few videos off. So today we're going to look at steps and half steps. I have made a video on how to use half steps and whole steps to establish a major scale. You might want to check that out, and remember to like and subscribe if you want to receive future videos. Well, let's jump right in. As you know, a scale is a collection of notes separated by a certain amount of half steps and whole steps. Just to review, a half step is, I'm always calling a half step a baby step. A half step is also known as a half tone. We used to call it a semitone in the conservatory. It's just the closest distance between two keys. Now remember, when we are on a piano keyboard, up is horizontally to the right and down is horizontally to the left. This is to do with the pitches either going up or the pitches going down. Up and down is not vertical on the piano, it is horizontal. That seems obvious, but actually it's not. So this is one half step. Let's look at another couple of half steps. So, from E to F is a half step. From A to A sharp is a half step, and so forth and so forth. Obviously then a whole step will be two half steps. So from C, one step, two step. A more unusual one is from B. One step would take us to C. Two steps would take us to C sharp. So that would be a whole step. All right, let's jump right in. The first one we're going to do is the natural minor scale. My handwriting is pretty poor, so I'm just going to type this here. Natural. Then we will be looking at the harmonic minor scale, and after that we will be looking at the melodic minor scale. M-E-L-O-D-I-C. Let's start with the natural minor scale. I'm going to stick with scales that have few sharps and steps, with a few sharps and flats. So I'm just going to be using the A minor. That means that we will be starting on A. See? From A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. I'm going to number these. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now I happen to know, and most of you may know, that A minor has no black keys, so I didn't go to too much trouble to use the scale at A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and A. Now let's have a look at where we have whole steps and where we have half steps. Here we have 1, 2, whole step. Here we have, half step. Another whole step, half step. Whole step. Very nice. What we see here is that our half step, our semitone, is between 2 and 3 and 5 and 6. Now just a reminder that our natural minor scale is a scale in which we use only the sharps and flats that are in the key signature. We do not change it in any way. And in the natural minor, we will always find a half step or a semitone between 2 and 3 and 5 and 6. Now we're going to look at the harmonic minor scale. Now remember, in the harmonic minor scale, I'll start with the natural. Oopsie. In the harmonic natural scale, what we do is we raise the 7th note by a semitone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we raise this one by a half step, which means that G is then going to become G sharp. All right, let's go look at our half steps and whole steps. Whole, oopsie daisy. Whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, half step. I'm going to leave this one, and there's another half step. So here's our half step, here's our half step, there's a half step. Oopsie daisy, what do we have here? Well, here we actually have 1, 2, 3 half steps between 6 and 7. Let's see. Between 2 and 3, 5 and 6, and 7 and 8 is where we find our half steps. Between 6 and 7, we have 3 half steps. So in the harmonic scale, that's a little odd thing we have to remember. Let's look at our melodic scale. Now the melodic scale, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, oopsie, G, A. I will number these as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In the melodic minor scale, we raise 6 and 7 going up. How are we going to do that? Well, let's see. If we raise 6, it becomes F sharp, and if we raise 7, it becomes G sharp. So there is our melodic minor scale. All right, first, let's look for our whole steps. Whole step, whole step, whole step. Oh, 1, 2, whole step. 1, 2, whole step. Oh my goodness, we have very few half steps. There's our 1 half step, and there's our, oopsie daisy, there is our other half step. So in the melodic minor scale, we have a half step between 2 and 3, and 7 and 8. Now the melodic minor scale is going up only. Going up only. When we go down in the melodic scale, a minor scale, we use the natural minor scale, but that's a discussion for a different day. So to summarize, in the natural minor scale, we have a half step between 2 and 3 and 5 and 6. Actually, in all of our minor scales, there's a half step between 2 and 3. In our natural and our harmonic, there's a half step between 5 and 6. And in our minor melodic scale, we have one between 2 and 3 and 7 and 8. And that is how we can figure out what is in any scale, any minor scale on the piano. I hope that is helpful. Let me stop the share. I hope that's helpful. Just to recap, A minor, natural, A minor harmonic, and A minor melodic. Have a lovely day.